Welcome to Eugene Ashley High School for tonight's Mid-Eastern 4A Conference battle between the Screaming Eagles of Ashley High School and the Buccaneers of Laney High School. And of course, tonight coming into this contest, the boys contest, the Screaming Eagles, head coach is Wells Gullidge, and the Screaming Eagles had to play last night against East Duplin, lost that game. They fall to 4-11 overall and 4-2 in the conference. They're right in the thick of things in the Mid-Eastern 4A. And the Laney Buccaneers, coached by Eric Davis, are 9-6 overall and 2-3 in the conference. And so tonight, both of these teams come into this. They're in the middle of the Mid-Eastern 4A standings, as New Hanover is 6-0, Hoggart 5-1, Ashley 4-2, and Laney 2-3. And of course, I'm Tom Lamont. I'll have all the play-by-play for you. Sam Highsmith has joins us as our color commentator tonight. And Sam, what should we look forward to in this contest tonight?
I think Ashley's going to be pushed. Laney's defense is going to really put some pressure on the guards, and I think if they're patient, they can get some good shots. And I saw Ashley play Hoggart last. That was a game where Hoggart came back by putting pressure and making Ashley take turnovers. I think if they move the ball and take care of the ball, they'll have a chance here.
They're doing the starting lineups now for the Laney Buccaneers, and the Buccaneers will start Cam Sidbury tonight, Davis Crenshaw, Sherrod Sidbury, of course, well known for his quarterbacking for the Buccaneer football team. Reese Edwards will be starting for the Buccaneers, and Mark McLaurin. Of course, Mark McLaurin is averaging 22 points and 8 rebounds. He had 22 points actually and 8 rebounds in Mid-Eastern games against South Brunswick and Hoggart, so he's actually averaging 16.3 points per game.
Very impressive.
Yeah, for the Laney Buccaneers. So that's a lot of potent offense there for them. Now, for your Ashley Screaming Eagles. Starting for the Eagles tonight at forward is the 6'2 sophomore, number 3, Micah Stanley. Also starting is 5'10 junior guard, number 10, Brady Brenning. Also for the Ashley Screaming Eagles, starting at guard, a 6-foot senior, number 14, Jordan Lopez. Starting at forward for Ashley, a 6'2 senior, number 30, Jerome Williams. So those are your starters again. Micah Stanley, also Brady Brenning at guard, Elijah Robinson at forward, Jordan Lopez at guard, and again, Jerome Williams is the big offensive player for the Ashley Screaming Eagles, averaging 10.9 points per game, and he comes into this contest. He's also 28 of 41 from the free throw line, so he likes to get the ball inside, get fouled, and he's shooting 68% from the free throw line, which is one of the top 10 in the conference.
He is definitely a very athletic player. He's one of the students that was at Myrtle Grove when I was there. He's improved. His jump shot has really improved, and obviously his free throws have improved as well.
Also look for senior Elijah Robinson for Ashley. He's averaging 7.3 rebounds per game, really hits the boards, and so look for him hitting the boards tonight for Ashley. Also sophomore Jaheim Marshall is averaging 3.4 assists, and it does a good job in that regard, and also has 2.9 steals per game for Ashley. Well, Laney gets the tap, and here we go as the crowd getting going. Both cheerleaders sections are going well here for the Buccaneers. There's a steal. Ashley coming down, number 12 with the basketball, makes the steal, drives it all the way down. Elijah Robinson is fouled on the play. He'll be going to the line to shoot 2.
That's a great stop for the Screaming Eagles. Playing that passing lane and jumped in there and took that ball out.
We saw a lot of turnovers in the girls' game. We start out with a turnover right here in the boys' game. So you can expect the defense is going to be scrappy on both of these teams going after the ball. So we should have some great action here as the free throw is missed by Elijah Robinson. You'll have another shot here. Try to put the Screaming Eagles on the board first. Shot is up and short, barely got the front end of the rim. Comes down, and here come the Buccaneers back on offense again. Turned it over the first time. Ball passed around to Sherrod Sidbury. Sidbury now tries to work the ball inside, gets it into his big guy, number 30, Mark McLaurin. McLaurin's shot is blocked, gets his own rebound, puts it back up, and gets the first 2 for Laney.
McLaurin had a big game against Hoggart. He battled inside with the Vikings big men very well.
There's a drive there by Micah Stanley, no good. One and done as the Buccaneers get the rebound. Davis Crenshaw brings it back down, gives it up now. Sherrod Sidbury controls, gives some direction. Sidbury goes baseline, throws it inside, steal inside by Ashley. Number 12, Elijah Robinson. Robinson comes down, he gets it stolen. Stolen back by Ashley, jumper is up, no good. Follow-up is no good. Second follow-up and a lot of action underneath, but no points. Here comes the transition for the Buccaneers. Layup is good as the Buccaneers get another basket, this time from number 1, Cameron Sidbury. 4-0 is your score. Laney on top. Ashley coming right back quickly. Ball at the top of the key. McBride takes it in, shot no good. Ball is knocked out of bounds, goes off of number 30, Mark McLaren, and it'll be Ashley ball underneath their own basket.
Yeah, I saw some of the Ashley Hawker game last week, and McBride does like to penetrate when he can. He loves the shot. He loves that shot. Good pass. Oh,
nice pass there. Stanley gets the basket, but there was a breakdown in the defense on the inbounds play by Laney, and they give up an easy basket as the Screaming Eagles get on the board for the first time tonight, trailing now 4-2. Early going first half. Nice jumper there. Wow, Sherrod off balance, goes to the floor, ball goes down, and here's full court pressure by Laney. And they almost force a turnover, and then they do force a turnover as Sidbury comes up with it. Sidbury drives, misses the shot. Cameron Sidbury with the miss. Ashley quickly coming back. And a lot of action, a lot of ball movement here.
Good decision there by Robinson to take it out top.
Stanley with the basketball. Passes it over to Lopez. Lopez works it around. Nice drive inside, but a errant pass by Brady Brennan goes out of bounds.
Sidbury. Sharon Williams got caught, was out of bounds trying to catch the ball that was deflected. If he would have let it go, Ashley would have had it back.
And here come the Buccaneers back on the attack. Laney takes the ball in, shot is blocked, but a foul on the play called against Ashley. Number 12, Elijah Robinson picks up his first personal. Going to the line now to shoot 2 shots for the Laney Buccaneers. Number 22, Javon Dillard. Dillard will be at the line for the first time tonight. His team now leading 6-2, 5:06 remaining here in the early going. Dillard will try to extend the lead here. Misses the first free throw. Mass substitutions coming in here for Ashley. Milks McBride checking into the lineup. Number 22, Isaiah Houston in the lineup now. Number 32, Ethan Graves comes in. Number 34, Modesta Janolis comes in for Screaming Eagles. And number 24, Tajon Freeman, as the basket was good. The free throw was good there for Dillard. Extends the lead to 7-2, and we have another foul.
And Houston had been injured for the first part of the season. I think his first game back was the New Hanover game, so I know Coach Gullich is happy to have him back.
Houston comes down with the ball, breaks the press. Freeman now back to Houston. Houston, a nice defensive play there by Cameron Sidbury, knocks it away, but they came up with it anyway. And there's a turnover as Ashley will come back. Drive there is knocked out of bounds. Good defensive play by Laney's number 24, Reese Edwards. A nice drive there by Isaiah Houston, knocked out of bounds. It'll be possession belonging to the Screaming Eagles.
Houston got the ball court really fast. Way to push that ball. Better defensive play by Laney, though, to stop the layup.
McBride now handles the ball out at the top of the key. Gets a pick there. from Journalist. Misses the shot there. Here comes the transition for Laney. Crenshaw drives all the way. Takes the ball to the hoop. He's fouled on the play by number 32, Ethan Graves. Picks up the personal. And now Davis Crenshaw will go to the line for the Laney Buccaneers. Crenshaw, 6'1" senior. Going to the line here now. First free throw is up. No arch on that one. Hit the front rim. But he'll get a second opportunity. 7-4 is your score. Crenshaw will try to increase that lead. Hits the second free throw to make it 8-4. Again, a little bit of pressure here by Laney on the defense. Ashley's McBride breaks that. McBride now dribbles to the right side. Passes number 24, Freeman. Freeman now. Go ahead.
I saw Houston stumble a little bit over here, like he turned his ankle, but he's back and moving now, so maybe he's okay.
Ball knocked out of bounds by Cameron Sidbury. It'll be Ashley ball once again. Ethan Graves will take it out, gets the ball into McBride. McBride over to a driving number 22. Beautiful opportunity for Isaiah Houston. Wouldn't go for him, and here comes a transition basket on the dunk by Cameron Sidbury.
Nice outlet. Way to see you head up court.
So suddenly, Buccaneers on the transition get it into double figures here at 10 points, 10-4. And again, the full court pressure by the Buccaneers applied very quickly on the inbounds play. Ashley gets it in. They'll bring it down now.
Almost a steal in the wing. Driving layup.
Looks like the foul will be called against Laney's number 3, Davis Crenshaw.
Sending McBride to the line.
McBride will be going to the line, as you said, Sam. He'll be shooting 2 shots here. Try to cut into this Laney lead. Again, both teams putting in a lot of substitutions here early. McBride hits the first free throw. We'll go to the line once again here.
Kind of surprised I haven't seen any of the starters back in the team for Coach Village. Maybe he's trying to send a message.
Second free throw is good. Might be a teaching moment going on that we're not aware of. Good pressure by Ashley, but Buccaneers break it. They rush it a little bit, almost throw it out of bounds, end up throwing it back to Ashley. Ashley now on the transition. Looks like there'll be a double dribble called here. Again, a lot of action back and forth. Both teams trying to run the ball, and a double dribble called there as the Screaming Eagles will turn it back over to the Buccaneers.
Looks like that second unit for the Eagles. They are pushing the ball. They are putting some pressure on Laney.
Now Ashley trying to put full court pressure on the inbounds play. Once the Bucks get it in, they back off. Nice pass inside, yes. Nice block, and then a foul, a frustration foul there by the Buccaneers, number 30, Mark McLaurin, who had his shot blocked, and then he turned around and made a foul.
Looks like the Screaming Eagles starters are back into the game. Hopefully that lesson was learned.
10-6 is your score. Ashley with the basketball. 3:02 remaining here. Ashley brings it down, drives to the basket, pass inside,
nice
number
pass.
12.
Great post-to-post pass.
Great assist by Stanley, basket by Elijah Robinson. And that cuts the lead to 2 now for the Buccaneers. Good teamwork. Nice pass there as well for the Buccaneers as number 22, Javon Dillard, gets his 3rd point of the game. And quickly, here comes Ashley right back. Pass underneath. Shot is up, no good by Jordan Lopez.
Yeah, need to be a little stronger on that shot.
Shot from the corner is good. Lopez with a 3-pointer. Missed that first jumper, but gets the 3-pointer and cuts the lead to 1.
Looks like he was very confident in that shot.
Foul there on Ashley. Looks like number 10, Brady Brenning, picks up a personal. So we got ourselves a basketball game here, 12-11. And if you blink your eye, the ball's down on the other end of the court. Transition basketball tonight on both teams.
Yes, I think both teams definitely want to run. I'm sure they would be controlled as they run, but good action out here.
All right, Bucks get it in. 12-11 is your score. Buccaneers have led from the beginning. Ashley trying to get a stop here, going to have a foul. Again, contact on defense there by Ashley. Jordan Lopez picks up the personal.
Looks like,
go ahead.
Looks like the officials are going to call this one a little tight. Might be good, might be bad, but the teams are going to have to adjust to that if they're going to call those, make those tight calls like that.
We have Marshall checking in now, number 50. Comes the Bucks. Beautiful pass by the Buccaneers as Javon Dillard gets the basket. Assist by Sherrod Sidbury. Drove to the basket, found the open man, and extends that Buccaneer lead now to 14-11. All right. Screaming Eagles working the perimeter, going baseline now.
Good offensive rebound.
Marshall.
Makai Stanley.
Stanley gets a great shot there. Good follow-up.
Letting them play inside there now.
Ashley comes up with it again. Another pass inside. Basket is good. Marshall with the basket. Great assist there by Sharon Williams. And 15-14 is your score. Laney again turning the ball over here another time. And suddenly the momentum is switched to the Screaming Eagles, who have taken their first lead of the night, 15-14.
A little unforced turnover. You can see a little frustration on the big guy Sidbury's face on that pass.
This time the Buccaneers have backed off and let Ashley come down on the attack now with their first lead of the night. Let's see if they're going to be patient, see if they'll work the ball around the perimeter, looking inside, looking baseline, back out to the top of the key. Marshall with the ball, holding it out there. Laney in the zone right now. Lopez. Back to Marshall on the left side, inside, jumpers up and no good. Nice looking shot there. Got a good look. Tajon Freeman.
And another turnover.
And it seems to be turnover after turnover right now for the Buccaneers.
You know, I know Coach wants them to run, but the last few times down has been out of control, leading to turnovers. That's not what Laney needs.
Micah Stanley checks back in now for the Ashley Screaming Eagles. Still holding on to a 15-14 lead with less than 30 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Looks like the Eagles are going to hold for one here. Ladies staying back in their zone. Now Ashley's on the move. Top of the key. Shot is up. Nice looking jumper, but it goes too strong. Gets his own rebound, follows it up. No good.
Another offensive rebound.
Marshall had two good opportunities as Laney throws it the length of the court. And that's it for the first quarter here as the Laney Buccaneers jumped out to a good start, but the Ashley Screaming Eagles have come back on a number of Buccaneer turnovers to take the lead here at the end of the first, 15-14. And we're going to take a break right here and thank our sponsors coming up here for New Hanover County School Sports. Our sponsors, Papa John's, better ingredients, better pizza. And ESPN Radio, 6:30 a.m. Thank you for your sponsorship for NHCS TV Sports.
Your company can join these local businesses in offering students with disabilities the much-needed experience to compete in today's job market.
To see the kids every day come in and certainly have a sense of accomplishment and get to do a job well done, it's very enriching to not only the kids but also to all of us around here.
For young people with disabilities, participating in mentoring programs, job shadowing, and internships are great ways to make them stand out among other job applicants.
I'd say it's kind of a win-win. I mean, not only are you doing the right thing for the community and these kids, but you're also allowing them to grow and get the skills necessary to be successful in the future.
Internships serve as skill-building tools for students to obtain vital career development. If your business would like more information on how it can benefit from adding a student intern from New Hanover County Schools to its roster, please contact the Special Education Department now at 254-4445.
They're doing a fantastic job and we couldn't be happier.
In the last part of that first quarter, I didn't see the game over Christmas. I know they went to overtime at the holiday tournament and Laney won that game. So I had a feeling it'd be a competitive game, and just like it moved right into that.
Absolutely, and both teams seem to run. Of course, you know, Ashley played last night against East Duplin in a non-conference game, lost that contest. So they're coming up, you know, having to play, you know, right after that game, but that's what it's all about. That'll help you going down the stretch in conference play and then tournament play. So, again, it's all about basketball right now, and Ashley right now trying to hold down the home court advantage, and there's a nice three-point opportunity. Missed there by Jordan Lopez, one and done. Here come the Buccaneers back on the offense, trying to regain the lead. There's a drive to the basket by Crenshaw. He loses it as Ashley comes up with it, but suddenly they lose the ball. Again, another turnover. Lots of turnovers here early, and looks like there may be an injury to Marshall, who's holding his chest right now after all that contact at the middle of the court.
Like he might have caught an elbow from number 22.
And as Buccaneers come up with it, they go out of bounds. Actually, Laney was driving the ball baseline, and Javon Dillard stepped out of bounds, and that's going to give it back as Marshall now will go off for Ashley. Jaheim Marshall looked like he took the brunt of some contact to his chest. He's now on the sidelines being looked at as the Ashley team is facing some full court pressure here. Almost a steal there, but a foul called on Cameron Sidbury, a reach around. And probably not a good foul there.
No. I think that's so tempting to go for that steal, but most of the time the officials are going to call that a foul.
Screaming Eagles will get the ball out of bounds with a chance here to extend their lead. It's been 15-14 for a minute or two here now. Both teams struggling, trying to get a basket. A lot of turnovers on both teams, but again, defense has been really, really tough. Both teams playing hard.
It looks like Ashley has kind of gone to the basket for some offensive rebounds, which really has helped them. Oop. That's the second time that's happened, Tom, that an Ashley player's been out of bounds when the ball's going out.
Again, Ashley trying to go baseline there, ran out of room, and here come the Bucks back on offense. Another opportunity to get the lead back. Full court pressure, a lot of pressure coming by Ashley, and here they go.
Good look.
Transition, the ball goes out toward the sidelines. They got to stop it, but they still make a nice drive. Nice pass inside.
Good pass to Robinson.
Great job there by Robinson. Good teamwork. 17-14 now. Buccaneers quickly move it back down. Nice move, jumper up, and no good by Crenshaw. Buccaneers come up with it. Number 14 drives inside, gets the roll, and it goes in for Kyrie Cobb. And again, the Buccaneers had to battle for it, but they did get a big basket there to cut into the lead now, 17-16.
Mackay Stanley for the three. It's off. On the last play down, I think Mr. Robinson was asking for a push in the back by the Laney defender.
Comes the Buccaneers on offense now. Cobb with the basketball, back out to Crenshaw. Calls the play. Crenshaw back over to Cobb. Cobb drives into the middle, throws up a jumper, no good, short. Rebound comes down to Lopez. Lopez looking down, gets a pass out, and then they try to almost force it, but fortunately goes to the right person. A follow-up there, no good. Robinson again, throws it up, he gets fouled.
Finally gets the call.
Freeman had a good look. And then a good crushed to the boards as Elijah Robinson had 2 opportunities and finally gets the foul there. He'll have a chance to shoot 2 here.
I think offensive rebounds were emphasized because the Screaming Eagles have done a much better job.
Robinson now at the line. Misses that off to the right. Robinson is averaging 52% shooting, 55 of 105 coming into this contest from the field. So he's done a good job as an offensive weapon for Ashley so far this season. Struggled on that first free throw. He misses the second.
Misses both. He's a big body. He's a boards crasher. He needs to hit those free throws, help his team out.
Cobb with the ball off to Dillard. Dillard gives it up. Comes the drive inside by Sidbury. Off back over to his partner, Javon Dillard. Dillard hits the shot. Dillard now with 7 points. And Laney's back on top, 18-17, coming down to the 5-minute mark here at Ashley High School. First half. Ashley on the move now. Number 24 drives in. Basket is going to count. Beautiful move by Tayshawn Freeman. He's fouled on the play. Freeman will go to the line with a chance for a 3-point play.
Freeman's very impressive tonight. He is very athletic. At the Hawker game earlier, I didn't see him play as well as he's playing now.
Doing a good job, and this has been back and forth so far. Both teams taking the lead, coming right back at each other. Free throw again. Both teams struggling at the line here in the early going. Those free throws will be so important, certainly in the second half. But right now, it's 19-18. The home team with the advantage. Laney on the move. 3-point shots up, no good by Reese Edwards. Again, a battle for the rebound. Robinson pass, great pass. Look at this, a drive to the basket, it's good.
Great look,
Tayshawn Freeman with the basket. 21-18, and that's gonna cause a timeout here as the Laney Buccaneers, Eric Davis says that's enough. He's gonna take a 30-second timeout, and let's talk about those transition baskets right now for both teams.
I'm telling you, the guys are hitting the wings, his bigs are running the floor, and they're being unselfish. They're looking to make that outlet pass, and it's been there. Even though some of them haven't fallen, they're running the floor. And both teams actually are running very well.
Elijah Robinson, we mentioned him. He has been a force underneath the basket, giving Ashley a number of extra opportunities.
Yes, the 2 steals early on, and just relentless on the boards.
And then for the Buccaneers, Javon Dillard's been the offensive plug, spark plug for Laney so far.
Yes, he has. Haven't heard the Sidbury's names called recently. I think that'll step up, though. I think they'll take control, particularly the quarterback. He's a leader. He knows how to get out there and take control of the game.
And here is that quarterback, Sherrod Sidbury, at the point right now, pointing to his teammates, directing traffic out there. He thought about a 3-pointer there for a second. He's got the ball again at the top of the key, over to 24. Reese Edwards goes baseline, couldn't find any room there. Back out to Sidbury. Sidbury tries to make a cross-court pass.
Lopez.
Lopez, nice steal, takes it in, and he's going to be fouled by Sherrod Sidbury. Sidbury a little frustrated there on the turnover. And he was able to actually cut Lopez off, but Lopez still got a shot off. He got fouled on the play. He'll go to the line for 2 shots here. Chance to, again, extend the lead for Ashley. First free throw is up and hits the front rim, but goes in. Got a good bounce there. That'll home court bounce off the front rim. And Lopez will go back now for the second shot.
Rimmed out.
Rebound by the Laney Buccaneers. Come up quickly, and there's a turnover. Again, didn't have a whole lot going there. Tried to move the ball up, and unfortunately, Reese Edwards could not control the pass. He travels and turns it back over.
They're too quick to want to get it up. They're really so wanting to get the ball to the court. They're forcing turnovers, unforced turnovers.
All right, Brady Brenning back in the lineup now for Ashley. Takes the ball inside.
And
ball
nice
is blocked. Beautiful block by Javon Dillard. Dillard now passes it off to Sidbury. Sidbury drives to the basket. He's going to be fouled on the play. I think that'll be on number 24. Tayshawn Freeman looks like he picks up the foul there. Sherrod Sidbury will go to the line for 2 shots.
And good sportsmanship there, Tom. Freeman just went up to Sidbury and they slapped hands, so I like that. I like playing hard, but no one's trying to hurt anyone.
Nice shot there by Sidbury. You know, these kids know each other. They, you know, these crosstown battles, they know each other. They've faced each other, you know, year after year when they were in middle school with you, and then on to here. So it's always great to see these crosstown battles because these kids will play so hard because everybody wants the bragging rights to win against their opposing teams.
It's nothing like beating your crosstown rival.
All right, Ashley on the offense now. 3-point opportunity is good. Wow, nice shot there. Sharon Williams gets on board here with a 25-19 lead. 3-pointer extends that lead now as we get down to the 3-minute mark here in the first half. Sidbury now goes baseline, turns around, puts it up, no good. Rebound comes down. Follow-up is up and no good as well by number 14, Kyrie Cobb. And here comes the Ashley Screaming Eagles as Kyrie Cobb brings it out as they bring it down quickly.
Good pass.
Beautiful pass inside to Cole, correct that, Elijah Robinson for the Eagles, and he has his 6th point. Good job. There's a blocking foul on the other end.
Some very unselfish passing, some nice low post passing. Very impressed with that.
So Screaming Eagles have extended the lead 27-19 now as the Bucks will go to the line as Sherrod Sidbury will return to the free throw line. Sherrod will make the attempt here and rims out. Again, free throws could be a key later on in this contest. Laney Davis Crenshaw checking back in. Cole McCarthy also checking in for the Buccaneers. Sherrod will now return to the lineup. And Sidbury makes the free throw. 27-20 is your score. Here come Screaming Eagles. Drive to the basket is no good there by Stanley. And who did that follow-up by?
That's Mr. Robinson, another offensive rebound and a putback basket.
And the Bucks quickly come back, and Cameron Sidbury's to Davis Crenshaw. Crenshaw misses the layup, then comes back and makes another bad foul there. Crenshaw tried to reach in against Brady Brenning, and he picks up a foul.
I think Brady might have sold that one by falling down. I don't know if I saw that much contact, but the official has called that 2 times.
Brady now has a 1-and-1 here. Needs to hit the first to get the second, and he does so. 30-20, your score now. 2:02 remaining first half. 10-point lead for Screaming Eagles to the delight of their fans here. Brenning hits the second free throw. Make it 31-20 now. Buccaneers now back on the offense. Sidbury takes a look. Gets a lot of good looks. They clear it out for Sidbury. Finds the baseline. Makes a nice pass and a nice drive there by Javon Dillard. Dillard gets a score, but it was all about the pass from Sherrod Sidbury.
Dillard's having a good game inside. Oh.
Errant pass there by Stanley goes out of bounds, and there's a turnover. Comes at a key time for the Buccaneers as they try to cut into this lead before the end of the first half.
That was a pretty poor angle. I know what he was trying to do was a good thought, but he didn't have that from the top of the key.
Buccaneers now a key possession for them here, trailing by 9. Like to cut into that lead here before the end of the first half. Working the ball at the top of the key. Good defense by Ashley.
Hustle, look at that hustle out there.
But the Bucks come up with it. Here comes Sidbury.
Took it to the hole.
Sidbury picked up the mess that was out front. Got the ball, found a lane, got the shot, has 6 points, cuts the lead now to 7, coming down to the 1-minute mark.
That's 4 straight for the Bucks.
Ashley trying to attack inside. Errant pass, they still control. Looks like a double dribble.
I think Marshall got a little confused there.
Buccaneers again, good defense, forced the turnover. We're inside 1 minute. And again, they're not taking any time off the clock as they get it right down and get a shot inside by Lawrence Newkirk. Newkirk will go to the line now. He got fouled on the play. He'll have 2 shots. 31-24 is your score. Shot is up and good. Newkirk hits the first shot.
Like we have a 5-0 run for the Bucks.
Ashley makes a few substitutions as McBride checks back in, as well as Tajon Freeman. Newkirk will go back to the line here, shoot a second free throw. Cuts the lead. Oh, yep, it stayed up. I thought it might rim out, but he gets it. 31-26, 5-point lead.
Sure just bounced. 6 straight points by the Bucks.
Bucks put pressure. Nice opportunity there. Couldn't come up with it. Ashley keeps to it on the attack, throws the ball to the corner. 3-point shot is up and good. Big shot. Jordan Lopez comes at a big time. Ashley needed a basket. They got it. 34-26 inside 30 seconds.
Perfect time to drain his second 3 of the quarter.
Laney back on the attack now. Pressure defense by Ashley. They're getting after it. Double teaming every chance they get. They almost force. They do force a turnover, but there's a foul on the play. Not sure who the foul was on, but I know it's against Laney. Crenshaw picks up the foul. I think that may be his 3rd. At the line for Ashley is Micah Stanley. Stanley at the line now. Chance to extend this lead with just 16 seconds remaining. He does get the first. 35-26. He could stretch it back out to a 10-point lead here if he can hit this free throw with, again, only 16 seconds remaining in the first half.
Basketball is definitely a game of runs. We had a six-point run by the Bucks, and we're going to have a 4 or 5-point run by the Screaming Eagles.
Free throw is up. It is also good. So 36-26. Full court pressure by Ashley with 16 seconds. Going to try to make the Bucks use as much time up as they can just to get the ball down the court. Picking up half court, double team there. Looks like the Bucks will be able to break it. Inside 10 seconds now. Baseline, 3-point shot up in the corner is good. Big shot there. Kyrie Cobb. Clutch shot, and there's a steal shot off the backboard. Almost
nice look by Mr. Sidbury.
Yeah, Sidbury got the steal, put it up, and almost cut into the lead even more. And Sam, before we go to break, what do you think?
This is what we were expecting. 2 athletic teams, well coached, and they're playing hard. I love the hustle. That's been my favorite part of it.
All right, we're at halftime with the score. The Ashley Screaming Eagles, 36, and the Buccaneers from Laney High School, 29. We'll be right back. Your sponsors tonight, Papa John's Pizza, better ingredients, better pizza. And ESPN, 6:30 a.m.
Get connected with your school system. Your School News covers news that matters for parents, guardians, and Greater New Hanover County. Telling the stories of student achievers.
Health science teachers Sonia Thigpen and April Ward announced that all 10 of their Laney health science students who took the Certified Nursing Assistance test passed both the written and skills CNA certification requirements.
Highlighting partnerships in discovery.
Captivated the minds of every student involved. Building and programming the robots was a challenging activity which had results they could see with their own eyes.
Featuring those events that prepare children for success in life. Your School News brings viewers more than 8 hours of school news and information, reporting on what's happening in the district, what students are learning, how the school system operates, and beyond. Your School News, only on this channel.
Welcome back to Eugene Ashley High School. Halftime is almost over as the Screaming Eagles are leading the Laney Buccaneers tonight here, 36-29, and it's been a contest with both teams moving up and down the court quickly. A lot of transition basketball, and Sam, so far, I'm Tom Lamont. Sam Highsmith is with me here tonight, and we've had a really good game. It's been ebbs and flows and transition. Both teams have had the lead, but your assessment of the first half, and what did the coaches talk about?
Well, I think defense kind of drove the game. It got Ashley back in the game, and then it also helped with the run that Laney had. I think if I'm Laney's coach, I'm talking about control the ball. Too many unforced turnovers, and that's why they're down by 7. If I'm Ashley's coach, I'm like, hey, let's just keep it as we're doing. Play smart, be a true team player and keep moving the ball, and I think they'll be fine. I think it's going to be a close game, though, in the end.
Yeah, we got a battle as the Buccaneers will open up here in the second half. In the scoring department in the first half, Javon Dillard was the leading scorer for the Buccaneers with 9 points, did a great job, and Sherrod Sidbury added 6 for them. So keep an eye on those two as we move forward. Buccaneers evaluating what they're going to do here. 3-point shot from the corner is up, no good. Nice looking shot by Cameron Sidbury. There's a foul over the back inside as everybody was crashing the boards. Ashley will come up with the foul, and the Buccaneers will get the ball out of bounds underneath their own basket.
It's kind of hard not to go for that rebound, particularly he's been so good on the boards. But when someone's got you boxed out, it's best just to let them have that one.
There's a 3-point opportunity off the inbounds shot. Reese Edwards misses. They get the ball back again. Another rebound, another opportunity. A drive to the basket by Cameron Sidbury, but he is called for the charging foul, and that's going to turn it back over to Ashley.
Great move by Robinson. He's having an all-around good game today. He stood there, took that charge, hitting back out of there.
Speaking of Elijah Robinson, he's got 8 points. He scored 8 in the first half to lead the Screaming Eagles. Stanley had 6, and Tayshawn Freeman had 6 to lead Ashley as we move forward here. Again, Ashley with a 7-point lead early here in the third quarter. Ashley now going on the offense. Drive to the basket, fake pass, and then it looks like he's going to get a travel there as nice looking move by Sharon Williams, but he does move the feet, picks up the travel.
It was a good thought. He saw something there, but that pivot foot had taken a slide.
So again, some early turnovers here in the second half. Reese Edwards brings it up, double team again. Here's the pressure, there's a steal, pass underneath.
Great
basket
pass
is good.
Great team play.
McLaurin, of course, that was number 30, Sharon Williams with the basket. Great steal by Brady Brenning. And again, double teaming here by the defense by Ashley, putting a lot of pressure on the basketball, almost forcing another turnover and causing all kinds of problems for Laney.
Yeah, Sharon Williams did a great job dropping back, getting in position to make that a tough pass in the post.
Laney will maintain possession here. Edwards. Oh, blocked out of bounds by
Robinson.
Brady comes up with it. Brennan comes up for the layup and rolls
close.
Off.
Very close.
He's fouled on the play. Good hustle again.
I love what Robinson did. He deflected the ball, sacrificed his body, and tipped it back inbounds to get it to Brady.
Kyrie Cobb picks up the personal. Brady Brennan will go to the line. He's got 2 points tonight. Chance to get the Screaming Eagles back to a double-digit lead here. First free throw is up and good. Brady's third free throw of the night. 39-29, your lead now for Ashley. He'll have a second shot coming up. He makes the second as well. Gives Brady 4 points on the night. 40-29 as the Buccaneers bring it up.
It's like the second 11-point lead by the Screaming Eagles. We'll see if Laney can cut into it or the Eagles make it larger.
Drive to the basket, a nice move by Cameron Sidbury.
Nice.
Got a pass from Sherrod, and he drove it in for a nice basket, much needed basket for Laney.
Way to use that body.
Brennan now brings it up for Ashley, calls the play. Gives it up to Stanley. Stanley drives, nice pass inside.
Post to post.
Stanley's pass inside to Robinson was key. Robinson makes the easy basket, 42-31 now. Ashley
So
extends the
impressed
lead.
with the post passing. Nice.
3-point shot. Now Cameron Sidbury beginning to light it up. And Ashley's going to call a timeout here. And so both teams getting it up and down the court, working really hard on both ends. And right now we have a 42-34 lead. Ashley's been able to extend their lead from halftime, but we still have a battle because Laney has come right back here and gotten a couple of really good baskets.
Yes, nice shooting by Sidbury. I just noted that Jason Billingsley, getting confused with his older brother, is not playing today. He was a big contributor in the Harger game, so he must have an injury. But Mr. Billingsley could definitely be another spark plug defensively out there.
Cheerleaders very popular right now as they're throwing out the free shirts. Everybody likes to get something free at the games, and Screaming Eagle shirts. I was trying to get one to come my way, but didn't see one. Lots of
forgot about
forgot us.
the NHCS sports guys.
I don't know. Maybe we can see somebody about that and maybe get one before the season's
I
over.
think I'm going to say something to the coach because my daughter cheered for Ashley last year, and I want a little bit of support up here.
Always fun to come out. Hey, folks, if you're watching and listening tonight, and if you're seeing this on another broadcast tape version, you got to come out and support high school basketball. Boy, it's very entertaining. Great job out here at Ashley tonight, and come out and support your favorite high school team. You got a choice of 4 now in New Hanover County, so take advantage of it. Come out and see these young people, the girls and the boys, come out and see them play sometime this season.
Yes.
All right, back to the action now. Here we go. Ashley on the attack. 5:17 remaining here, third quarter. Brenning running the show here for the Screaming Eagles. Dribbles the ball to the corner. That's kind of dangerous.
Yes, it is.
Not a good idea. And he's fouled.
Bailed out with a foul.
Wow, Kyrie Cobb picks up the foul, but number 10 dribbled right into some dangerous territory. You know, that's always good for the double team. Get him in the corner, and like you said, that foul really bailed out the Screaming Eagles that time. Pass inbounds now. Ashley will set it up. 5 minutes remaining now, third quarter. 8-point lead. Brenning almost dribbles off
there
his
it
foot.
is.
There's
Good
the
steal.
Crenshaw gets the steal, drives it in for an easy basket. Turnover into points. 42-36, cut the lead to 6. Bad pass there again by Ashley, not patient at all, and the Buccaneers come up with it. Almost a travel there. And then there was a turnover by number 1 for Laney, Cameron Sidbury.
Good unsportsmanlike there by the Laney player. Mr. Sidbury got a technical foul.
That was just frustration there, obviously, by Sidbury. Really not necessary.
Not at all.
You know, your team's, you've cut into the lead. You got a chance to cut into it some more. You're playing on your opposing team's court. Those are the kind of mental mistakes you don't want to have because it's going to create some problems. And now Ashley goes to the line for freebies. And the free shot there by Brady Brennan goes down, and Brady now has 5 free throws and extends the lead now to 43-36 with another opportunity here, and they'll get the ball.
Yeah, I think that little extracurricular that happened on the court looks like it's spilling over to the stands. Hopefully law enforcement can take care of that. We don't want anything ugly to get in the way of the game. It's been a great game. Let's focus back on the kids.
All right, mass substitutions. Number 34, Modesta Janalis comes in for Ashley, as long as Jaheim Marshall also back in now for the Screaming Eagles. 8-point lead. Eagles will maintain possession here after the technical foul. And another blocking foul called this time against the Laney Buccaneers, Davis Crenshaw, and that's his 4th foul. And immediately Coach Davis has to go to the bench and bring back number 15, Arion Smith, has returned to the court now for the Buccaneers. Ashley will retain possession. Looking inside, tough pass there, goes out of bounds. Another turnover for Ashley.
I think that was a good idea, but once again, it's a bad angle. And Marshall should have just pulled that out and reset everything.
Laney now on the attack. Sherrod Sidbury. Sidbury Loses the dribble, but comes back with it. Somehow he found his way down the lane and got a basket. He looked like he was totally out of control.
I think that natural strength is really a plus for him when he goes to the hole hard like that.
Drive to the basket there by Ashley. Number 24, Tayshawn Freeman, is fouled on the play.
Not much contact there, but
Freeman now will go to the line, shoot 2 shots here. That last Laney basket cut the lead to 6. Ashley goes back to the line. Ooh, in and out on the free throw by Freeman. He'll get a second shot here, second opportunity. Laney will be blocking out here, trying to get the rebound, try to get the ball down quickly as they have all night. Transition baskets are a key part of the Laney offense, as the free throw does go in this time for Tayshawn Freeman. His 7th point of the night. 45-38 your score.
Robinson's back in the game. Maybe took a quick blow to rest and not waste a foul.
Full court pressure, Ashley, causing some problems.
Pressure, good job, Brady Brennan.
Buccaneers throw it away. In fact, the ball wasn't touched at all, so the ball will come back underneath Ashley's own basket, so they'll have a chance to get an inbounds play right here underneath their own basket. Here's Robinson. Oh, he was open for just a moment. Goes to the corner instead. Missed shot there.
Good offensive rebound.
Yeah, absolutely. Missed shot there by Brenning, but again, rebounding. Ashley seems to be dominating, getting more opportunities here on the offensive side, though. They're not able to come up with a basket here, and Laney gets it out. A lot of dribbling going on right now.
Yes, I was going to say the same thing. I think Brennan could have kicked it out to the wing without dribbling the extra step.
Missed shot there by Laney's Kyrie Cobb. Cobb hustled, got the rebound, but then got called for a traveling. There was a lot of contact underneath the basket there. And I believe they called traveling, but maybe they called the traveling on Ashley.
On Robinson, yes.
Robinson actually got the ball away from Kyrie, and then he traveled. So the Buccaneers will maintain the basketball. Sid Berry in the corner. Goes one way, comes back, passes it back to the corner. Now back out to Sid Berry, looking inside. Drives inside, muscles his way in and gets fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2 shots.
That's the way to use that body. Take it inside. Hopefully you get a call.
Tayshawn Freeman picks up the personal. And Sid Berry will go to the line for 2 shots. Sherrod with 8 points on the night so far. First free throw is up and no good. Again, the Buccaneers have struggled all night long. I'm not sure what their percentage in free throw shooting is, but it can't be good. Missed a lot of free throws in this contest tonight. But he'll have one more opportunity here. Try to cut this lead. His team trails 45-38. Second shot's up. It's short this time. Rebound comes down. Elijah Robinson pulls it away. Gets it off to Brenning. Brenning looks like he almost got fouled. A lot of contact again. He's in trouble. But he gets it away as the Screaming Eagles come firing into the middle. Throw it away again. Another turnover and good defense. And then more contact.
And he gets a foul right after that.
More contact by Ashley. So Jaheim Marshall on the push there.
The game I saw previously against Hoggard, he has a tendency not to over-penetrate, and he has just a short passing angle, and the guys are deflecting, and that's what he did a lot against Hoggard in overtime. Great thought. I think he had someone on his left he could have kicked out to.
Milks McBride checking now back in for Ashley. Full court pressure. There's a block, almost a steal. They do get the steal. Missed shot by Stanley. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll belong to Laney.
I'd love to see the shot clock. A lot of point-blank shots missed tonight, both teams.
Yeah, and again, I think they need to be a little bit more patient on both ends because they're really rushing. I like the fact that they're hustling, getting it up and down, but sometimes you don't have the transition opportunity. You got to set up some offense, and so. But both of these teams do like to run.
Yes. I think McBride thought he had a force out, but they called the foul on that one instead of a step out by the Laney ball handler.
So So Laney will take over after that foul. Trailing by 7. Reese Edwards with control at the top of the key. Back to Sid Berry. Sid Berry drives, goes up with the right hand, gets fouled again. Seems to be the offense right now is to give the ball to Sid Berry, let him drive, pick up a foul.
And it has worked. You know, if I was Ashley, I would set up for us a charge because he's driven 2 straight times right to the basket and not pulled up.
The key thing now to make this work actually is to actually make the free throw, and he does. Good job that time, Sherrod Sidbury hits the free throw. These are going to be key down the stretch. 45-39 in a close game. Free throws can make the difference. Every time you go to the line, you gotta take your time, put it up. Another good shot by Sherrod. He takes advantage of that foul. 45-40 is your score. Ashley coming down now. Go ahead, Sam.
You know, definitely the game we were hoping for. Close. I think turnovers will be key.
Especially down the stretch, that fourth quarter, the team that stays away from the turnovers could be the key. Good defense there. Again, another tough battle between Brenning and Reese Edwards fighting through the middle. Ball goes out of bounds off of Edwards. And here comes Brenning right back in on the inbounds place. The shot is blocked. Ball's on the floor. Everybody's on the floor. Jump ball. Possession will stay with the Screaming Eagles as we are at the 2-minute mark in the third quarter. 45-40. Ashley up by 5. They had a little bit bigger lead at halftime. Seen that go away a little bit. They had stretched it out to an 11-point lead, but have now lost that lead, and another turnover inside.
Great job, McLaurin. Way to read that pass.
Good anticipation by the defender there. Drive inside is no good. Rebound by Ashley. They get it out quickly. Shot is up, no good. Follow-up is up, no good. Follow-up again.
Glass. There you go. The glass is your friend. Use it.
Stanley gets the basket. If you try once, try again, keep working on it, and they did. Paid off for him. Sidbury now inside pass.
Double dribble. Double dribble.
Again, the Ashley defense has really done a job on Mark McLaurin tonight. He's really had a tough time. They've really given him a lot of problems inside. Every time he gets the ball, he's been double teamed. They force him to go baseline. This time he double dribbles. They had him go out of bounds. So again, a good job by Ashley on defense that time. Full court pressure by the Buccaneers. It pays off. Buccaneers get the steal. Ariane Smith, great job. Ball out now to Edwards. Edwards drives baseline, goes up, misses the layup. Rebound inside.
Good strip block.
McLaurin had it again.
And a frustration foul.
McLaurin again had an opportunity, got it blocked, he got frustrated. Ashley got the rebound, and then McLaurin makes a dumb foul there. Tough, he's working hard under there. He's got his hands on his knees, now his hands on his hips. Just frustration there as he's gonna have to come out of the game here.
He just can't get a call, and that's gotta be tough for him because he's a good ball player. It's not going his way tonight.
Jordan Lopez will come down and go to the line now for Ashley. 1:08 remaining, third quarter, 47-40. We have ourselves a basketball game here at Ashley tonight. Lopez at the line. Free throw is up, off the rim, no good. Misses the front end of a 1-and-1. Again, free throw is so key. Ashley maintains a 7-point lead. And here comes Sidbury on the drive, and he's fouled again, and the basket goes.
Nice shot. That was big.
Sidbury just showing that athletic ability and determination. He goes to the basket, gets fouled, has an opportunity for a 3-point play here with just 1 minute remaining, third quarter. Sidbury's shot is up, and it's good. 13 points now for Sherrod. Here comes Ashley quickly right down. Passes inside, missed shot there. Wow. Open opportunity for Stanley. They get it back almost. Caused some problems, but here comes the Buccaneers. They're trailing by 4 with a chance to really cut into this lead with less than a minute. Sidbury taking it on his back again, goes in, gets called for a foul again.
A little late whistle.
Looked like Sharon Williams picks up the foul, and once again, right now, Sherrod Sidbury is the quarterback. He's taking his experience in football and now using it for basketball, and they are really calling on him to take the ball to the hoop.
The opportunity is there. Somebody will step in and take a charge.
Sidbury misses the free throw this time. Had a chance to cut into this 4-point lead. Misses the front end. Would like to get this, the second one, make it a one-possession game, and it hasn't been a one-possession game in some time. Free throw is up and rolls off again. So Ashley dodges the bullet. They dribble into some defenders. They get it out, though. 30 seconds. Let's see if they try to rush it.
Pass.
Oh,
Good
open
decision.
man.
Good decision.
Beautiful pass inside. Sharon Williams with an easy basket. And excellent pass that time. Got that ball inside 20 seconds now. 49-43, 6-point lead now. Oh, nice jumper, baseline jumper, and it's all about Sherrod Sidbury.
He is feeling it.
Ashley quickly comes back down. Kind of an awkward looking shot by Marshall. And here comes at the buzzer, shot up and bounces off.
It would have been good if it went.
Nice chance there by Javon Dillard, but we're at the end of the third quarter with your score. Ashley, 49. Laney, 45. We'll be right back after these messages. And your game tonight here on the New Hanover County Schools Network. It's brought to you by pizza from Papa John's. Better ingredients, better pizza. And ESPN, 6:30 a.m. 49-45 is your score.
Start your day with New Hanover County Schools, the morning show. This Rise and Shine program will put a smile on your face and a spring in your step. Best of all, you'll start the day a little smarter, knowing more about our district leaders and teachers, discovering new frontiers in science and technology, and getting the latest school news from across the district. New Hanover County Schools, the morning show, educating all viewers to achieve today and tomorrow in a global community. Only on this channel.
But we definitely have a basketball game going into the fourth quarter.
We do. Laney outscored Ashley 16-9. A lot of hustle. Laney outscored Ashley 16-9 in that quarter, pulling it to 4. It's definitely going to be a physical battle down the stretch. Once again, I do believe turnovers are going to be the key.
All right, let's see who avoids the turnovers. And there's one right off the bat as Ashley gets the steal right off the inbounds play. And Makai Stanley with the steal and the basket. 51-45, big turnover. And here comes Laney right back. Sherrod tried to get that jumper, got his own rebound, battles for it right now. He's still battling, doesn't get the shot.
And Robinson with his rebound, but Brennan could not hold it.
Yeah, Robinson got the rebound through a pass right off of Brady, goes out of bounds, and Laney will maintain the possession. 51-45, 6-point lead. And again, you know, I love the fact that Sidbury is doing really good, but he's going to have some help offensively for them to get back into it. But another almost steal, and it is a steal by Sidbury, causes the ball to go off of Ashley, and the Buccaneers will get the ball back.
Thought we might have had a little discussion there between the two officials, but no, Laney ball.
All right, Buccaneers, 7:28. Every possession counts right down the stretch here. Again, double teams. Sherrod's dribbling him maybe too much here. He loses it, and the transition basket comes down, and an awkward-looking layup. Just a tough shot by Marshall. Looked like he lost his footing. Almost looked like he sprained an ankle there.
Yeah.
His ankle sort of went out, but he looks like he's okay. Fortunately for Ashley, the ball is knocked out of bounds by Laney somehow.
That was a very fortunate turn for them, because I thought that was a good block. It's going to be off Jaheim Marshall.
Lopez will take the ball out of bounds for the Screaming Eagles. Looking, almost falls in, throws the ball out. Nice save there by Marshall. He'll bring it back across.
Good decision to wait for the ball to get into the backcourt.
Ashley setting up their offense. Marshall holding the ball out. Now takes a look, drives inside, finds an open man. Three-point shot is up, and it is good.
That's good play there.
Makai Stanley. That comes at a big time for Ashley, 54-45, but the Bucks come right back. Number 15, Ariane Smith, gets a pass inside, and here comes Ashley on the fast break, and another basket inside Jordan Lopez. Back and forth we go, 56-47, and the Laney Buccaneers have seen enough for right now. Both teams transition. Laney gets a big basket, but then Ashley answers them.
It looks like both teams were celebrating, happy with the big basket, but they gave up. We had layup, layup, layup. So I'm sure the coaches aren't too happy about that.
So, Sam, you know, we're looking at 6:38, still a lot of time here. Could go either way. You talked about turnovers, and even though we talked about it, the first play right out of the fourth quarter is a mistake by Laney, and Ashley takes advantage of it, and you can't afford when you're trailing in your, you're playing in your, opponent's gym, you can't make those kind of mistakes, especially after a timeout.
Not at all, because what got them the game was good defense and being patient, and they were moving the ball very well second quarter to get back, third quarter rather, to get back in the game.
You know, we've talked about patience all night long, and both teams still seem to be really anxious to get the ball down and score in transition every time. So do you think we'll see any change in that going down the stretch?
Well, I hope the coaches emphasize that, because what I saw of the Hoggart-Laney boys game, there was a lot of impatience, and definitely what I saw when Hoggart played Ashley. Ashley's very impatient and had a lead and let it get away.
And Ashley, you got the lead right now. You really need to take, control of the ball, take care of the ball, be a little bit more patient, and be, you don't want to not stop attacking.
Right.
But at the same time, you got to take good care of the ball, and you can't afford to let the Buccaneers get back into this one because you just made bad passes. So
yes.
Here we go. Let's see what happens here. Laney's got the basketball, 6:25 and counting. Fourth quarter. We got a great basketball game here. Laney trying to get back into this one.
Good help defense by Makai Stanley. They don't give him the charge, but ooh. Wow.
Traveling violation called inside. The rebound was by Elijah Robinson. He comes down hard. Looked like there was almost contact from behind him. No call on that. They get the travel, and Laney will maintain a possession here underneath their own basket and a chance to get cut into this lead. Three-pointers up, and it's good, and he's fouled on the play.
Oh, the Cardinals sin.
Reese Edwards, a big three-pointer, his first of the night, and not a good foul there by Jaheim Marshall.
No, you run by, put a hand in the face, but you cannot make contact on that three-point shooter.
56-50, cuts the lead to 6. Edwards will go to the line now with a chance to cut this lead to 5. Possible 4-point play here after hitting the three-pointer. Free throws up, he hits it.
4-point play. Wow.
56-51, a lot of time left. Laney is going to be issuing that full court pressure again, putting pressure on the ball. It's created some issues earlier. Here comes Ashley, breaks the press, slows it down, goes baseline. Lopez.
Good shot,
fake.
Oh. Just didn't get it up on the blackboard enough.
Lopez goes to the line here now. Nice move to draw the foul. Wasn't able to make the basket, but he goes to the line now. He's got 10 points on the night. Would like to add on to that. His team leads by 5. And again, free throws, turnovers, key to the who wins this contest going down the stretch. This free throw is good. (57-51), 6-point lead. 2-possession game, can make it 3-possession with this shot. Still a lot of time left. Lopez hits the second, so suddenly now we're hitting free throws. That's good. 58-51. Laney comes back now on the attack. Here's where they've gone. Sidbury inside, passes it off to a teammate. Pass goes errant. Here comes the transition. Ashley comes down, 50 misses. Rebound comes down to number 15 for. And now a lot of contact. It still maintains to the Buccaneers.
They're letting them play in there.
Nice pass inside, nice steal. Nice steal again, jumpers up. Foul on the play again. Ball's going everywhere. Reese Edwards came up with the ball, got a shot out. He was fouled on the play by Lopez.
Yeah, Edwards has been the recipient of a couple of poor decisions on shot blocks, and he's been put to the line.
Reese rushed that free throw a little bit. Missed that off the front rim. Some substitutions now coming into the game. Mark McLaurin back in for the Buccaneers. The free throw is up and good this time by Reese Edwards. 5 points on the night.
2-possession game.
Ashley will attack now. Man-to-man defense. Drive to the basket is up and no good. Rebound comes down to Ashley on the floor again. Ball bounces around. Sidbury comes up with it, quickly out to McLaurin. McLaurin gives it back to Sidbury, gets it across the line. And there's a drive by Crenshaw, blocked out of bounds by Stanley. Wow.
A little close. I think Stanley made a good play on the ball, but the officials saw otherwise.
Called a foul. Stanley picks up the foul. Back to the line now for the Buccaneers, Davis Crenshaw.
I would love to see the shot chart for Ashley. I would say they've missed 10 point-blank layups this half.
Shot is up. Not a very good looking free throw there by Davis. Goes off the right side of the rim. Cameron Sidbury back into the lineup for the Buccaneers. Is this the first time he's been back since the
a little altercation?
Yeah,
Maybe I think Coach had a little message for him.
Shot is up by Sherrod Sidbury, no good. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll maintain possession for the Buccaneers, as the last person to touch it was a Screaming Eagle.
I think Coach Davis wanted to foul there. He looked a little disturbed with that call.
A lot of contact in this game. I tell you, there's been they've let them play, but there's definitely been, it's been physical. Let's just say that. It has definitely been physical. 58-52, inside 5 minutes. Crenshaw to the basket, no good. Rebound, McLaurin fought for it, but Ashley comes up with it, and a drive and a layup off the rim, no good. Tough break there by Tajon.
Make it 11
Freeman.
or more.
Freeman's got to make that.
Wow.
Misses it. Crenshaw comes down, passes inside. McLaurin fakes.
Nice
puts
moves.
It up.
Nice moves.
It'd be a good time to get Mark McLaurin into the offense, and they're able to do that. Cuts the lead now to 4. 58-54. Ashley with the ball. Screaming Eagles working to try to go into Robinson. Robinson throws it up and scores.
Good entry pass. Perfect angle on that.
Elijah Robinson. 12 points. And a push there. Again, Sidbury driving in. He's pushed.
I think Coach Gullidge wanted to travel before the foul. Not going to get it.
Sherrod Sidbury will go to the line. He's been there a lot this second half.
Yes, he has.
Shot is up good. 60-55, 4:11 left in the contest. Misses the second. Ashley comes down trying to get the transition going again. Layup is no good. Rebound almost by Ashley. They get the transition here for the Buccaneers. And another missed layup. Cameron Sidbury tried to be fancy. And here comes Elijah Robinson. Rims out. Steal there by Lopez. Ball goes out of bounds. And a push. A foul called.
Oh, foul was on Laney Sidbury. I wasn't sure who he called that one on.
Cameron Sidbury, in all of that, comes up with the foul. So we're going to come back down on the Ashley end. There was so much going on there. I did not pick up on that.
The one thing we know, there were a lot of missed layups.
Absolutely,
Oh
a lot.
I think if I was Coach Gullidge and Coach Davis, we'd have a layup line.
Layups, missed free throws, turnovers.
The basics. And it's a simple game.
Jordan Lopez at the line. Free throw is up. It's good. 61-55, 6-point lead. Inside 4 minutes at 3:47 remaining in the contest. Lopez back at the line. Try to get this second free throw. Shots up, and it's also good.
Nice.
13 points and a timeout. 62-55 is your score. We're going to keep it right here. The Ashley Screaming Eagles holding on to the lead. So let's go inside Sam's thoughts, but we're going to go inside. If you're inside that Laney huddle right now, what are you saying?
Take care of the ball. Don't rush. Don't force. It's like they were so anxious. The rebound on defensive end, he looks up, he sees a teammate, he just throws it. You know, they really don't need to rush anything. There's plenty of time. And I think if they just play some defense, they'll be right back in the game.
All right, well, let's go over now to the Ashley huddle and see what we can talk about there with the Screaming Eagles. You got a nice lead here, 3:47. What is Coach talking about?
I think he says back to the basics. You know, we hit a few free throws right at the end, but we're missing too many close shots. It's like they're afraid to either get a shot blocked or they want to roll it in instead of using the backboard. But this is their game to lose. 7-point lead, 3:47 left. Let's hope they can have some composure and poise down the stretch.
Yeah, and this is a game that the Screaming Eagles really need. They're 4-11 overall. They're right in the thick of things in the Mid-Eastern 4A at 4-2. And of course, you know, the Buccaneers have struggled in conference at 2-3. They have a better overall record at 9-6.
Yes.
But Coach Eric Davis and Coach Wells Gutledge have really got their hands full right here as we go down the stretch. Let's see how it works out. 3:33 and counting. Buccaneers on the attack. McLaurin goes baseline, gets a good look. Turnaround jumper is good.
And I like that the official let them play. You know, there was a little contact there, but you can't call every foul inside.
62-57. Good game plan there by the Buccaneers to get a quick score. Here comes Ashley on the other end. Missed layup. Stanley gets back. Looks like Elijah had it. Everybody had it. Then there's a traveling violation on Laney, number 14, finally came up with a Kyrie Cobb. He stepped back, got called for the travel, but again, Ashley had two good looks. Makai Stanley had a good look. Elijah Robinson had a good look. Neither would go in. And a steal right off the inbounds by Crenshaw, but he throws it right back to Stanley. Stanley goes in and misses the layup. Ball goes out of bounds. Another layup missed by the Screaming Eagles.
I'm sure Makai can't understand it either, but Coach Gutledge looks very positive. He's not doesn't look too frustrated as players, but they are hustling, but God, they can't get a layup.
Two-possession game, 62-57 inside 3 minutes. Crenshaw leading the offense here for Laney. Inside to McLaurin. He really rushed that shot, had time. That was a needed basket. Again, that patience, taking your time. You're within the game. You don't have to rush. There's 2 minutes and 45 seconds, and there's almost a turnover. Great job there by number 10 for the Screaming Eagles, Brady Brennan, keeping that ball from not being a backcourt.
Yes, patience. I think Cobb, stat 24, Edwards could have had a steal right there. He kind of waited for Brady to go get the ball himself.
Brady goes to the line now here with a chance to extend this lead. Number 10 throws it up. He's a little short. And again, free throws, key down the stretch. You got to make your free throws. If he had made both of them, it could extend it to a 3-possession game. Right now, he'd just like to hit this second one and give his team a 6-point lead with 2:35 remaining. Again, free throws, key down the stretch. Here's the free throw. It's up, and it's good. Good shot. He's had some key free throws here in the fourth quarter for his Screaming Eagles. 63-57, 6-point lead. Buccaneers, McLaurin at the top of the key. Dribbles in, walks in, nice block, but he's a foul called against Ashley. Looked like good defense by Elijah Robinson, but Robinson picks up another foul.
And Coach Gutledge just mentioned to his other player who's defending to help step up. He could have cut that dribble off.
Mark McLaurin, who's come alive here in the fourth quarter, makes the free throw, 7 points. His offense has been needed all night long. Ashley's been able to shut him down, but here in the fourth, he's starting to warm up, and they're able to get the ball inside to him. Misses this free throw. Robinson comes down with it. Again, 5-point lead, 2:20. Here comes the Screaming Eagles. Lopez drives, throws it up, no good, rolls off. Ball goes almost out of bounds. Here come the Buccaneers on the rebound. 2:10 and counting, 63-58. Crenshaw with the ball at the top of the key. He dribbles, passes to the corner. Ball is knocked away. scramble. Crenshaw ends up with it. Almost a travel there.
Both teams are so fast right now.
Sherrod Sidbury drives to the basket, and it's a charging foul. That's what Ashley's been trying to do with him all night. Finally get the charge, and that's going to turn it back over to Ashley.
Now, I think he gave him the credit for being there. I don't know if he was in the best position, but defender was there. He was on planet with 2 feet before his shot went up, so I think he rewarded him with that.
30-second timeout here, 1:51 remaining, 63-58. And again, you know, we've talked all night long about the turnovers and key down the stretch. You've got to really handle the ball, take care of the ball. And for Laney, you know, you're still trailing here. You're down 5. You don't necessarily have to, if you don't have the transition basket, set it up and try to get the ball inside. But again, they seem to be rushing the ball, trying to, you know, you're behind, you want to get the lead back. And for Ashley, again, you got to be patient. You got the lead. You got to take care of the basketball as well.
Lopez took a difficult attempt at a layup. I mean, it was a layup, but it wasn't easy. You know, he could just dribble back out and started to back up again.
All right, Ashley ball, four-court pressure by Laney.
Let's hope they don't
problems.
throw
May have to call a timeout here. Coach is trying to call a timeout, and they get it. That came from the bench. Wells Gullidge saw that his team was in trouble with an opportunity almost to turn the ball over. 63-58. Here's your score. We're going to keep it right here down the stretch, 1:51. Again, just to let you know in the Mid-Eastern Conference how critical this game is for both of these teams. New Hanover is 6-0 in the conference. Hoggart's 5-1. Ashley 4-2, and Laney 2-3, followed by South Brunswick at 3-3. West Brunswick at 1-4. North Brunswick at 0-5, and Topsail 1-4. So again, it's critical. You're right in the middle of things, and Ashley obviously has a chance to go 5-2, which is outstanding. And of course, Laney could go 3-3 in the conference and put them right back in the running. So
that's right.
Both of these teams could gain from a victory here tonight.
And hopefully they'll talk about some of the mistakes they made down the stretch against Hoggart. A 3 overtime game that they had 2 different chances to win the game, and they didn't play smart. They took shots they shouldn't have taken. They're in a very similar position right now.
One of the things Laney's been able to do lately is also get Mark McLaurin involved in the offense, and that has been a key. He scored, you know, 8 points here, and most of those have come here in the 4th quarter. Now the pass into Robinson, back out to Lopez. Lopez almost loses the dribble. He'll get the ball across. Has some difficulty there as Sherrod Sidbury causing some issues.
The free throw
Sidbury
shooter.
Almost gets a steal.
They're dribbling too much. Too much dribbling.
Got to get rid of the ball, and again a timeout. Again, the bench saves the day. Coach saw his team was in trouble. The clock's now down to 1:36. He's talking to his kids. You got to pass the ball. You got to work together. But again, as you said, too much dribbling.
And went right into the corner at the top of the at half court, where you had the half court line and the sideline. So basically, you had a 3-man trap if you include the Laney players.
And the Buccaneers, of course, have got to put pressure on the ball. They're down 2 possessions here. They need the basketball. And again, they did a good job without fouling to cause some chaos. And the chaos almost created a turnover for them. But again, a great job. You got to give credit to the coaching staff over there. They made 2 critical timeouts at critical times when they did not need to turn the ball over.
Are we sure how many timeouts both teams have?
You know, I'm not sure.
But you can't tell in this gym.
Yep, the clock doesn't tell you that. So here we go. Lopez trying to get the ball in, gets it back. Lopez gets it back, looks to the corner, holds it out. Again, Buccaneers trying to get a turnover. Pass is a bad pass there. Sherrod Sidbury comes up with it, and he's fouled. Not only did we make a mistake there in terms of Stanley throwing it away, then he fouls, stops the clock, and then puts Laney on the line.
It seems like they're trying to score. It's like some of these players are just trying to get to the hole. At this point, you just need to run clock, let them foul you, make some free throws, and walk out of here with a win.
So this is a big opportunity at the free throw line for Laney. A chance really here to make a difference, and you cut this game down to a 1-possession game is critical. And here's the first free throw, and it's too strong.
That one surprised me. I thought the leader was going to knock that down. I think he'll hit this next one. Too much of a competitor.
16 points for Sidbury. Sidbury's second shot is good. You were right on with that one, Sam.
Thank you for making me
Good pressure here again.
You know,
And the bench may have taken their
I think their final timeout maybe.
Their final timeout, maybe. That's got to be close. 1:21, still a lot of time left. That could be important later on.
And he had someone open on the baseline if he'd been a little patient, because all of Laney's defense kind of shifted to the right side of the court, and someone popped open down low.
63-59 is your score. Laney will continue to put pressure, and that full court pressure has caused some anxiety here for Ashley. If you're Ashley right now, let's go first of all to the Laney bench. Defensively, keep the pressure on, right?
Keep it on and do what they're doing. Pressure without fouling. She's done a great job with that.
All right, let's go over to the Ashley bench. If right now, what do you do to break that press?
I think they've got to quit dribbling into the traps. They've got to pass that ball out earlier, and teammates need to come to help if they need to, but I just think they need to keep the ball moving without dribbling. There's been too much dribbling, and just that urgency to get the ball inside and get down low. They're not free. They're contested shots. I would just keep the ball up top.
And of course, Wells Gulledge's team has to realize now maybe their coach can't bail them out anymore because timeouts have all been used up. So it's going to be interesting to see what Ashley does here. This is a chance for them to, protect the home court, get a victory here at home, 63-59. It's a big Mid-Eastern game. Again, full court pressure by Laney. 1:21 remaining. Let's see what happens. Oh, he looked for the long ball, didn't have it. Here they come. Lopez with the ball, trying to cross the midcourt line. He gets it across, double teamed immediately. Throws it back out to Brady. Brenning has the ball, 1:12 and counting. Brady passes it back out now.
Good decision.
To Marshall. Marshall holds on now. Brenning with the basketball. Again, Laney trying to put some double teams on. We're at 1 minute and counting. Good job by Ashley.
A lot better ball control.
Yep, good job by Ashley, running some clock here. Need to look for a basket possibly if they get it. If not, they're going to have to foul, and that's what Laney has to do.
Good job. You want to put Laney in a desperate situation where they're just going to foul someone. Whatever they talked about in the huddle obviously worked. They quit trying to put the ball in the corner. They kicked it back out. Very, very effective. Now, if he can hit the free throws.
Elijah Robinson, the senior, goes to the line. Senior's not able to hit it. He looks to the sky, bats the ball back. Again, 4-point lead. Really needs to hit this second one to extend that lead for Ashley. Laney hoping otherwise. They want to rebound and try to get a basket quickly. Robinson's second shot is up. This time he's short, barely hits the rim. Laney comes up with it. We're at 45 seconds and counting. Crenshaw with the basketball. Moves the ball down.
Fouling. Defense without fouling.
Oh, three-point opportunity, didn't take it. Edwards took a look. Here comes Crenshaw, back to Edwards, looks inside, batted by Lopez. Again, inside 30 seconds. Three-pointer is awesomely good by number 14, Kyrie Cobb. And I say awesomely because that's a clutch shot.
That is big.
28 seconds remaining, 63-62, quick timeout by Laney. It's time to go back inside the huddles, 28 seconds remaining. Laney has cut this to a 1-point lead. Let's go first to Ashley. Ashley, the home team.
I think I would be calming them down a little bit and say, guys, we still have a lead. We don't need to be desperate. We need to attack when it's there. Because I think it's in the Ashley players' minds that we can't get the ball in bounds. So if they can get it bounds, make some good passes down, I think they'll be okay.
All right, that's Sam Highsmith with the call in reference to what Ashley needs to do to get a victory and get a win here at home. They're leading 63-62, but the Buccaneers have been coming. They've been coming at them, and now they've been able to do it. What do they need to do now to get a turnover?
I would keep the pressure on. I would definitely make that inbounds pass tough. I hope they've told them they can run the baseline, so Laney needs to be prepared for that. I would probably foul pretty quickly after Mr. Robinson missed 2 free throws. Let's see if they can handle the pressure. I don't know if Ashley can right now.
Yep, so it's probably going to come down to free throws, as we said earlier. Turnovers could be the difference here if Laney's able to get another turnover. Ashley, again, wants to protect this home court, get a victory. Let's see what happens. Lopez will be taking it out. Everybody's guarding. He finally gets it in. Here comes Ashley. There's a foul.
He got bailed out.
Yep.
I don't know why they keep trying to dribble between 2 defenders.
Jaheim Marshall got the basketball, tried to, as you said, Sam, tried to go through a couple Buccaneers. He gets fouled. Only took a couple of seconds off the clock, so still plenty of time, 26.1. He'll be at the line for 2 shots here. Critical for him to hit these to try to maintain a 3-point lead. They lead by 1. Here's the first free throw coming up. Shot is good. That's a big free throw. Extends the lead now to 2 points. 2-point lead here. If he hits the second one, does Laney come down and try to get a 3 or settle for a 2 and get a timeout?
I would get the quickest, best shot. And if it's a 2, get a 2.
As Marshall does hit it, gives his team a 3-point lead. 1 possession game, 3-point lead. Here come the Buccaneers. 3-pointer shot is up and good.
Money.
Kyrie Cobb, his 3rd 3-pointer of the night. 11 points with 14.3 seconds remaining, 65 all.
That kid picked the perfect time to be the showstopper, but that was great. And then I think it's number 3. Yes, I think he has 5th foul.
Sam, still plenty of time here for Ashley. 14.3 seconds, 65 all. There was a foul, so the Screaming Eagles are coming to the line here. Makai Stanley coming to the line. Again, Buccaneers get that foul, forcing Ashley to hit the free throws.
They lose Crenshaw, lose one of their players, one of their leaders.
Stanley at the line for Ashley. Shot is up, bounces around and goes down, to the delight of the Ashley fans here. Ashley back on top by 1.
The friendly hometown home court roll.
Lopez goes out. Number 30, Sharon Williams checks back in for Ashley. Big free throw here for Stanley. Second one is also good. 2-point lead, 14 seconds. Here comes Sherrod Sidbury with the ball, drives to the basket, passes over to McLaurin, blocked, and a rebound by
Williams. Williams is out.
And there's a foul.
What a great block by Sharon Williams, the senior, with the play of the game.
And a great move by the coaching staff to bring Williams back in a key situation. He comes up with the big block, and then a big rebound by Ashley, number 12. Elijah Robinson got it out to his teammate, Sharon Williams, and Williams comes down. 4.8 seconds, 3-point lead. You want to make a free throw here to try to nail the coffin right now for Ashley. Make this free throw. First is up and short.
Pressure.
Still a 3-point, 1-possession game. Timeout for the Laney Buccaneers, trying to freeze the free throw shooter. So Sharon's going to have to go to the bench and think about it.
Yes, that was 2 points, and Sharon with a big, big block. Now, he needs this. You know, I'm one of these coaches that if I'm up by 3, I'm going to foul. I'm not going to let Laney, particularly as hot as Cobb's been, let him get another shot off. So we'll see what Coach Gulledge tells them. But first and foremost, he has to hit this free throw.
Well, I got to tell you, I just want to say again, I think that Ashley's coaching staff down the stretch have made some great decisions in calling timeouts. And those timeouts came from the bench when we were about, when Ashley was about to turn it over. Yes. And then, again, the coaching staff for the Laney Buccaneers in this comeback and the way they've gone about getting some people involved in the offense, and McLaurin and Kyrie Cobb stepping up. And so credits to both head coach Eric Davis with the Buccaneers and the head coach for the Screaming Eagles, Wells Gulledge, on a great game tonight. Great job, and we've just seen a great basketball game. So come out and support these teams. So here we go. Free throw coming up, 67-65. Shot is up, it's good. Jerome Williams gives the bucket, the Screaming Eagles, and Sherrod takes a jumper, maybe a little too early, gets his own rebound, hits the jumper, but it's not enough.
They counted it, he got it, but I do believe Makai Stanley tried to get the foul there at half court, and they didn't call it.
68-67, a victory for the Ashley Screaming Eagles, who moved to 5-11, and more importantly, 5-2 in the Mid-Eastern Conference. The Laney Buccaneers dropped to 9-7 and 2-4 in the conference. And Sam, what a basketball game we just witnessed.
I'm telling you, I just love the kids giving it all out there. I can really say all the kids gave everything. They put it out there. You hate to have anyone lose this game. I think Laney came back, and I feel bad for the guys. I know see McLaurin walking off the court pretty down. I see one of the Ashley staff members go over and shake his hand. He played really hard.
you know, for the Ashley Screaming Eagles and victorious tonight, Makai Stanley, you got to give him, you know, some great credit. He had a great game, stepped up. Elijah Robinson on the boards. I don't know how many rebounds he got, but he definitely dominated on the boards. Jordan Lopez was a key player for them down the stretch. Sharon Williams, the biggest defensive play of the night, saved the day for the Screaming Eagles, and just a great job by the Eagles across the board. Obviously for the Laney Buccaneers, you know, Sherrod Sidbury was the man in the second half, really helped to get them back in the contest. Mark McLaurin came alive in the second half, helped them to get there, but it was the key shooting by Kyrie Cobb, 2 major three-pointers that really made this to be a very close game at the end.
And I believe Kyrie needs to be part of the offense a little earlier. Maybe he's like the old Vinny for the Detroit Pistons. He comes off the bench and he provides that spark, but those were money shots, and I would definitely give him the ball some more.
All right, well, that's it here from this context, 68-67. Final comments from you, Mr. Sam.
Well, I think it's big for Ashley, considering their overall record, to be sitting in 3rd place in the conference. That's a very, very good place to be the first half of the schedule. If they can finish the second half strong, I think Laney's going to make some noise. They're not going to. They were tough out for Hoggett. They were tough out for Ashley. It's going to be exciting down the stretch.
Absolutely. And we thank the Ashley Screaming Eagles administration and their athletic department for their hosting this contest tonight. We appreciate that and helping us out here with the New Hanover County Schools broadcast. And we also thank the Laney Buccaneers and their athletic department in school for all the help in terms of giving us some of the stats and some of the things that we needed to have this broadcast. We also want to thank our sponsors, Papa John's and ESPN Radio, 6:30 a.m. We appreciate your coverage. And again, I'm Tom Lamont. He's Sam Highsmith. We thank you. Have a great night, everybody. And your game tonight here on the New Hanover County Schools Network. It's brought to you by Pizza from Papa John's. Better ingredients, better pizza. And ESPN, 6:30 a.m.